3 years. I spent 3 whole years simping for this ice-cold CEO, Liu Ruyan. She treated me like a dog, and her family treated me like trash. Then one day, her dad slapped a check in my face, 100 million, just to leave his daughter. I snatched that check, eyes welling up. Deal, Pops, I'm so out of here. Guyun, hand wash my stockings, no washing machine, you'll ruin them. A pair of stockings tossed carelessly on the bed. This was my life for 3 years, trapped inside a novel. 3 years ago, I got transmigrated into a power fantasy novel, as the pathetic side character who gets kicked to the curb in the end. Why are you still standing there? Hurry up, I need them tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, my dad wants to see you tomorrow. The plot's finally here. According to the original story, Liu Zhenbang's supposed to hand me a check and tell me to get lost, and the original guy actually turned it down. What an idiot. Look presentable tomorrow. Don't embarrass the Liu family. Got it. I held back the biggest grin of my life. Once I get that money, I'm free from this nightmare for good. 100 million. How many zeros is that even? What are you thinking about? Nothing. Just wondering if you're trying to kick me out, sir. Be smart tomorrow, don't piss off my dad. I stepped into the bathroom and shut the door. One look at my own pathetic face in the mirror, I just lost it. I burst out laughing. Finally, Daddy! Ha! You're finally coming! Ha 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 ha! The next day I specifically dug out the most worn-out outfit in my closet and put it on. It's not like I didn't want to dress better. The Liu family never bought me anything decent. This outfit? I bought it myself when I first got here. 3 years, and the collar's completely faded. Guyun, you're seriously wearing that to meet my dad? This is literally the only decent thing I own. Oh, now you're complaining? Be grateful you have anything to wear. You eat our food, live in our house, and now you want to dress fancy too? Who do you think you are? If she wasn't using you to keep those gold diggers away, I would have thrown you out a long time ago. My chest tightened. Words stuck in my throat, so I just kept my head down. I'd heard this kind of talk at least 1,000 times over 3 years. Liu Ruyan kept me around as a human shield, to fend off all those arranged marriage offers. And I let her. Liu Ruyan seemed almost embarrassed. She pulled out a card and tossed it at me. Pin is 6/8, don't embarrass me. I stared at that black card, completely unbothered. I'm not touching a single cent on it. The last thing I need is for Liu Zhenbang to use it as an excuse to dock money off my payout. Where would I even go to argue that? Honey, you're home. So you're Guyun? Yes, sir, good to see you. Liu Ruyan sat beside him, all sweet and obedient, while I stood alone in the middle of the living room, on trial before their whole family. Finally, Liu Zhenbang took a slow sip of tea and set the cup down. The clink hit like a hammer to my chest. He looked up at me and spoke. I'll give you 100 million. Leave my daughter. Every vein in my body lit up in that moment. Sir, what do you mean? Ruyan and we genuinely love each other. Genuinely love each other? Guyun, take a good hard look at yourself. You think you're worthy of my daughter? I'm giving you 100 million. Consider yourself lucky. Liu Zhenbang went quiet, just staring at me, waiting for my answer. His eyes said it all. Nothing I said would matter. I closed my eyes, body trembling, putting on the performance of a lifetime. Since you've made yourself clear, staying would only make things harder for Ruyan. I turned to her, face dripping with fake heartbreak. Ruyan, I'm sorry. I can't give you the life you deserve. Maybe leaving is the last thing I can do for you. Then I flipped the script. You're basically my savior. Don't worry, I'll take the money. I'm out of here, the farther the better. You'll never see me near Ruyan again, I swear. From now on, you're my real dad. I'll never forget what you've done for me. You need anything at all, just say the word. I'll walk through fire without blinking. Guyun, you shameless, ungrateful snake! Dad, where's the money? Where's the check? Don't worry, the second I have it, I'm gone. Get out of my house right now! Sure thing, Dad. I carefully tucked the check into my chest pocket, turned around and walked out, not a single glance back. Thanks for having me. Don't ever call me again. I bolted out of the Liu mansion, flagged down a cab, and headed straight to the bank. In the back seat, I kept flipping the check over and over just to make sure I wasn't seeing things. 100 million. It's actually 100 million. I'd never seen this much money in my life. The cab driver kept eyeing me in the rear view, ratty outfit, massive check in hand, like I was insane. I didn't care. My brain was already mapping out my future. Buy a house first, and make it the most expensive one in the city. At the bank, I took a deep breath and walked straight into the VIP lounge. The manager took one look at my thrift store fit and was about to turn me away until he saw the check. His eyes went wide. Sir, this check, is this? I said 2 words, cool as ice. Cash it. I walked out of the bank into perfect sunlight. Everything after that felt like a dream. Verify, open account, transfer. I pulled out the ancient brick phone I'd been using for 3 years and dropped it straight into a trash can. Goodbye, past. Hello, new life. I walked into a luxury menswear store, pointed at the suit on the mannequin, and said, "Everything except that one. I'll take it all." Being looked up to, being admired, felt so damn good. So freaking good. Swipe it. Then I walked next door to the dealership. That Ferrari, red one, full payment, cash. Mr. Gu will get the paperwork done right away, right away. Burning through Yun City in a brand new red Ferrari. I felt like I owned the world. I was just cruising with no real destination when I somehow ended up right outside Liu Ruyan's company. The Liu Group skyscraper gleamed in the sunlight. I pulled over, lit a cigarette, and thought about Ruyan, wondering what she was up to, whether she was still furious at me for selling out. Just then, a familiar Bentley pulled up to the entrance. Liu Ruyan stepped out, same ice-cold expression as always. And she wasn't alone. There was a man with her. It was him. Yi Fan was back. Master of the Dragon King's court, peak-level fighter, legendary healer. He came home for that arranged marriage, no doubt. I couldn't care less. I floored it and flew right past them. In the rear view, I saw Liu Ruyan standing frozen, staring at where I'd gone, not moving for a long time. How do I describe that feeling? It's like tossing something you thought was junk, and then looking back to find it turned into a priceless diamond. You regretting it now? Next up, I headed to Yun City's most exclusive neighborhood, Yunding Palace, and bought an 800 square meter riverfront penthouse, full payment. Standing at the floor-to-ceiling windows, looking out over the entire city at night, I felt like I'd hit the absolute peak of life. I threw a massive party. Beautiful people everywhere, the kind I never even dared to dream about before. Pool, champagne, neon lights, pure excess. This is how a transmigrator lives. I was the main character now. Hey, not bad. Third best in the world. Sir, there's a woman outside asking for you. She says her name is Liu Ruyan. Liu Ruyan? What does she want? Did Liu Zhenbang change his mind and want the money back? No way. A man like him, his word is bond. That's way beneath him. I waved and the music cut. Everyone by the pool went quiet, all eyes on me. I straightened my jacket and told the butler, calm as ever, "Let her in." A few minutes later, Liu Ruyan walked in, pencil skirt, heels, the whole look. When she saw the party, the pool, all the people surrounding me, that eternal Ice Queen face of hers finally cracked. The look in her eyes was pure, undisguised disgust. "Gu Yun, this is what your life looks like without me?" "Yep. What did you expect? Me crying myself to sleep every night over you?" "This is what you did with the money my dad gave you?" "It's my money now. I spend it however I want." "Pretty sure you lost the right to tell me what to do, Ms. Liu." There was a time I couldn't even raise my voice around her, and now here I was looking down at her, watching her shake with rage and unable to do a single thing about it. That felt better than any revenge I could have taken. After a long pause, she pushed out through gritted teeth, "Gu Yun, come back with me." I burst out laughing, almost cried from laughing so hard. "Back? Back where? Back to the Liu house to be your servant? To wash your stockings? Liu Ruyan, are you out of your mind? What on earth makes you think I'd ever go back?" "Because you love me."